تهیه و تنظیم در استودیو بیزرایز.
We are entering a new era. Everything is changing. The way we buy, the way we work, the way we live, and so does the way that people do business. We're entering what experts are calling the new arbitrage economy. And there are a bunch of 20-year-olds taking advantage of it to get paid as much as a doctor every month without having any previous work experience. More about that in just a minute. So look, if you click this short video, it's because you want to create an online business. So pay attention. Because I'm about to show you how you can take advantage of this new arbitrage economy to start a business with virtually no startup capital and that can get you paychecks like this in a matter of weeks. Now, I'd like to be 100% transparent here. So I have to say this. Just because I got these results doesn't mean you will. After all, I am the creator of the system. So I like to always make this clear at the beginning of any training because my reputation and success are built on how transparent I am. So I certainly cannot guarantee that you will get results like the ones I've gotten, but what I can 100% guarantee is that what you're about to see are the results of other regular average people who are using this simple beginner-friendly business model that I'm about to show you. Like Joseph here, who wasn't making any money prior to September and now in December is already at a 6-figure a year run rate with no prior experience. Or Michael, who just completed his 3rd month with this new business model at a total revenue of $37K at over 85% profit margin. Or Vaclav, who went from delivering Uber Eats to $10,000 a month in May and then went on to do $57,000 in the month of December. So in case we haven't met yet, my name is Iman Gadzhi. And if you're looking for the best business model to start as a beginner and do it without having to spend years working 10+ hour days just to get a decent income and without having to sell thousands of units of a product just to pay for the cost of stock, and finally, without having to invest your hard-earned money in some risky opportunity that may end up costing you all of your savings, then this short video is just for you. I'm going to be showing you the 4-step plug-and-play business model that 20-year-olds all over the world are using to get paid just as much as doctors. And I'm going to deliver all of that to you, plus more, in just the next 33 minutes. So if you don't have 33 minutes to invest in your financial future, well, I guess this business model wouldn't be a good fit for you anyways. Now, if you stay here and watch this video until the end, I'm actually going to send you as a gift a plug-and-play step-by-step tutorial specifically for the 4th step, which is the one usually people struggle with the most. So that plug and play actually includes live examples of me doing it myself. And for everything that I'm about to show you guys here today, I want you to know that I'm speaking from experience. I've been making money online since the age of 2016. I'm the founder of an e-commerce clothing line, Gadzhi. I have an info product business. I have an online marketing agency. I have a YouTube channel with over 180,000 subscribers. I also have, at the time recording this, an over 8-figure crypto portfolio. And I also make over $10,000 a month in commissions from various different affiliate programs. And the reason I tell you all this, and by the way, I don't recommend having so many different endeavors and stuff like that. You want to focus on one thing and succeed with it. Remember, a man who chases many rabbits catches none. But in my 6 years of being in online business, I have had experience trying with many of these different models. So that's why when I talk to you guys today about the different models and really just share both the pros and the cons for every single model, I am speaking from experience. So I'm going to be sharing all of that today in excruciating detail. So let's get started. So there are 3 reasons why this business model works so well. Number 1, it is a beginner-friendly business model. Number 2, it is an exploding industry, which means that demand is going through the roof, all the while not having enough people to supply such demand. And number 3, it takes advantage of the new arbitrage economy that the market is headed to, which means you get an unfair advantage for being there early. First, let me explain what a beginner-friendly business model is. And I'll do that by showing you the way most people approach starting an online business and why that's the reason that over 90% of them fail. Seriously, if you're trying to start a profitable online business, you don't want to do this stuff. It's deadly. So most people try to start making money with dropshipping or Amazon FBA or affiliate marketing or info products, but they never take the time to evaluate the business model on a fundamental level. So they never realize that those are not beginner-friendly business models. Now, they're all viable business models and you can make tons of money with them. However, some business models will allow you to make millions a month, but will be really, really hard to succeed as a beginner, and others will allow you to make 6 figures while being realistically attainable for beginners. Now, making this mistake is kind of like trying to start playing a new video game in the hardest difficulty instead of working your way up. So people end up spending tons of time spinning their wheels, and that results in them getting frustrated and most of the time losing all the savings they've invested in it. Now, what if you decided to actually evaluate how beginner friendly are the online business models available out there before risking your money on them? Well, let's do that together. There are 6 metrics that come into play when evaluating this. unitary gain, startup capital, profit margins, demand, fulfillment, and deal type. Now, unitary gain means how much money you make per transaction. Startup capital is how much money you need to invest to get the business off the ground. Profit margin is how much you keep out of everything you make in revenue. Demand is the number of people in the market looking to buy your product/service. Fulfillment is a process of delivering the product/service your customer purchased. And deal type is whether you get paid once or recurrently. Now let's use these metrics to judge the most common online business models. Now, affiliate marketing is when you sell other people's products and get a commission from them. It has a unitary gain between $50 and $250 on average. This means that to make $10,000 a month with it, you would have to sell from 40 to 200 units. Now, I don't know if you've ever tried to do that, but to sell 40 to 200 units of any product in a month requires a lot of marketing skill and capital to invest. Now, this takes us directly to our second metric, startup capital. To get started with such a business, it would require you anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000 to invest, which could all go down the drain if you don't know exactly what you're doing. Oh, and by the way, remember those $10,000 from the 200 units you sold? You don't think that's all profit, right? Because in order to get each one of these sales, you have to invest in ads, which usually cost anywhere between 60 to 90% of the final revenue, meaning at the end of the $10,000, you may only keep $1,000 to $4,000 at best. Now, the demand varies on a product by product basis, but while there are products with high demand, they usually also come with high competition in the space. Now, when it comes to fulfillment, this is the only perk of affiliate marketing, in my opinion, because once the sale is done, you don't have to do anything else. The owner of the